Because rappers don't play. I went to FAMU, and that's really where the buzz hit me. And my parents told me I could do anything. Sometimes, I'm not gonna lie to you, my mom would push me a little too hard, telling me that I could do anything. I had made this little movie called Chocolate City when I was at FAMU. And I shot this movie, I didn't have a budget, I didn't really know what I was doing, but I was always audacious, right? I was always very confident in my ability. So I decided, okay, we made this movie, we're gonna have a world premiere for my movie, Chocolate City. Now, mind you, nobody was in the movie that you ever would have heard of. It was my roommates, my frat brothers, I had some AKAs, some Delta, I had some folks in the movie, but nobody that was famous. I sent an invitation to the world premiere of Chocolate City to all the top people in Hollywood. Sony, Universal, Paramount. If you were a big dog, you got an invitation from me, right? Now, you know I'm from the South. In the South, when somebody invites you to something, you at least owe them the dignity of a response. But I tell y'all that these Hollywood people did not even reply. I said, oh, this is the world premiere. Lee Hall, FAMU. Here's what I did, y'all. Oh, it gets better. So, what I did, even though nobody replied, I saved seats for all the Hollywood people I had invited, the whole front row. I saved seats just in case. What if the day of the premiere, a fleet of private jets showed up at Tallahassee Regional Airport and I'm not ready? I got to tell those people I don't have seats for them? I saved that front row. There go Virus Pack. Well, baby, did you invite Oprah? I said, Mom. I said, no, I didn't invite Oprah. She's busy. I invited other Hollywood people. They didn't respond. She said, listen, I don't know all these other people. I don't know Sony and Universal. I don't know this. But I know Oprah. If you can invite all those other people, you need to invite Oprah Winfrey. Thank you, Mom. I say, all right, Mom. So I invited Oprah. Now, the day of the premiere, I'm there. And there was a little bit of controversy because the premiere was formal. So I made all these students at FAMU go and rent tuxes and ball gowns for my premiere of Chocolate City. And all the people couldn't get in because it was popular on campus. So some of the people that had worked on the movie, one of their moms was there and didn't have a seat. They came up to me and they said, Will, you have saved all these seats. And we got people that worked on the movie, their parents, who can't get in. They said, did you really invite Oprah Winfrey with a +1? Who is she coming with? I said, first of all, that's not the point. Second of all, it'll be Stedman or Gale. You know, it's Oprah, whatever. Oprah didn't come, the Hollywood people didn't come. That front row stayed empty, but guess what? Every other seat in that auditorium was packed. Every other seat had somebody in it that wanted to see our little movie. That's when I learned I don't make movies for just the people in the front row. I make my movies for everyone. I make it for everybody else. It took Hollywood a long time to take notice of this young kid from St. Pete that used to be an acolyte at Bethel AME because I was just starting out. I didn't have any Hollywood connections. I remember I was trying to convince them to make my little movie about black college life as I knew it. About fraternities and about stepping and about the pride that you have at an HBCU. Nobody in Hollywood is going to make my movie. You should have seen how hard they told me no and sent me out of those rooms when I walked in with my little movie. They say, stepping? What is stepping? Black colleges? I'm trying to know y'all go to white college. What is that? Is that even legal? I said, okay. But I didn't give up. I went back to those same people that told me, and I adjusted my pitch. I got it better. I honed it. I went back in the room with new energy. And I pitched it again. You know what they told me? Did you just come in here last week with that bitch? Did we tell you no the first time? But with all those no's, guess what? I got one yes. That's all it took was that one yes. I took that one yes and I turned that into a movie called Stomp the Yard. Stomp the Yard was the #1 movie at the box office for 2 weeks in a row. After that movie came out, all those people that told me no called me up. Every last one of them. They said, why you didn't bring that movie to us? I said, if you don't get off my phone. But you know what I was doing? I was looking for validation externally. I was looking for somebody else to tell me that I had what it takes. How many of us do that on a daily basis? When really, the only validation that you need is already in you. It already comes from the source that nobody can compete with. See, we in this room, we are descended from greatness. I made a television series. I remade the series Roots. Y'all remember Roots? I was very blessed and honored to remake Roots a few years ago. It got me my first Emmy nomination. And that, of course, told the story of the journey of Africans into America. And with Roots, we talked about how back in Africa, there were Africans who were at war with other Africans. And they were at war, and they would kill and kidnap some of these other people that looked like them. And they would sell them to slave traders. And those slave traders, many who were white, would take those African the slaves, put them on a boat, and they would take them and put them on the Middle Passage. And they would sail on one of the most horrific trips you could imagine. And they would be laid out, foot to head to foot to head, and they would go and take this journey thousands of miles across the ocean. Millions of people died in that journey. Then they got to what we know now as the United States of America. And some of those people were so weak when they got off that boat, they barely made it off the boat and they died as soon as they made it to land. Some of them survived, were then sold right into slavery and put right to work. And again, millions died because the conditions of slavery were so horrific. But here's where I'm going with this. Go, brother. Go. If you in this room right now, you look like me, guess what? You're not descended from the people that died in the shores in Africa. You are not descended from the people that died in that Middle Passage under those horrific conditions. You're not descended from the people that died once they got to the American land. And you're not even descended from the people that died during slavery. You are descended from survivors. They survived all of that. They survived through slavery and Reconstruction and Jim Crow and desegregation. So we here today, give me some water, I'm sorry. We here today, we are the descendants of greatness. We are the ones that have survived. We are the ones, we have that power. How many times do we not realize that the power that we need is within us? And it comes from the Most High thing. I'm sorry, Reverend, I got the hoop, and that's what happened. I got where I was. My point is that we have it in you, right? I don't care. I meet so many people, and there's no number of YouTube videos or self-help books or Instagram pages that can tell you what you need. But God, see, it's already in you. You have the power, and He has put it in you. And so often, I want us to realize our own power and not give it away. I want us to realize that God has made us enough already. Y'all know that Bible verse, Philippians 4:13? What does it say? I can do all I have been so blessed to have an amazing career. I started off, my foundation was in Bethel AME. It was in this church. And when I think on the fact that it has been 125 years of this church laying a foundation, a spiritual legacy, and it's not just the people that Bethel has touched. See, Bethel has touched people that have then gone out and touched people that have then gone out and touched other people. That Bethel legacy is so strong. When they started 125 years ago, you think they were thinking, boy, we can't wait for our 125-year gathering. How many of them you think was saying this gonna last that long? They didn't know, but they did. They kept on pushing, they kept on fighting. I know this church has been through some hard times, but I'm here to tell you that our job is to make sure that we see another 125 years. Y'all are a part of that. You're a part of that because you're supporting this church, you're supporting this legacy, and it is our job to make sure that the Will Packers, the Byers Packers, the Reverend Kenneth Irvies, all the folks that have come out